Not only did the Giants put a franchise tag on Saquon Barkley, but Big Blue and Daniel Jones agreed on a 4-year deal that is worth $160 million. Jones had his best season under the Brian Daboll's offense, completing 67.2% of his passes for 3,205 yards, throwing 15 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions in 16 games. He also rushed for 708 yards and 7 touchdowns on 120 attempts. The problem with Big Blue was coaching, but Brian Daboll has changed the game in New York. He essentially developed Josh Allen and was with Buffalo as their offensive coordinator for 4 seasons. Before he got to Buffalo, in 2013 he became the offense assistant coach for the Patriots. 1 year later, he was promoted to the tight end position for 3 seasons and got a chance to spend time with Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, and Gronkowski. On top, in his first season with the Giants, he led them to their first playoff game since 2016. The Giants took on the Vikings in the wild card and did shock everybody by beating them 31-24. Daniel Jones passed for 301 yards to 2 touchdowns and 0 picks and ran for 78 yards only. However, they ended up getting blown out in the divisional round by the Eagles 38-7. The great thing about the Giants is they arguably have one of the best runners in the game, Saquon Barkley. He totally killed it last season by rushing for a career high of 1,312 yards and scoring 10 touchdowns. He is set to earn a whopping $10 million on the tag. Barkley was drafted as the 2nd overall pick in 2018. Not only did he come to play his rookie season, but he won Offensive Rookie of the Year, rushing for over 1,300 yards with 11 touchdowns, and was selected to his first Pro Bowl. In the 2019 season, he had another 1,000 yards on the ground. Unfortunately, in 2020, he tore his ACL early that season. Even though it seemed that he was healthy in 2021, he only ran for 593 yards but did miss 1 month due to an ankle injury. I truly believe that the Giants and Barkley will get a contract deal done before the new season begins. The one position that the Giants need to work on this offseason is the wideout position. During the season, Kadarius Toney was traded while Kenny Golladay was overpaid and later released, without making much of an impact. Additionally, Sterling Shepard suffered an injury in the middle of the season. It's been a complete mess for the wide receiving core. They have to spend some money if they want to get targets for Daniel Jones. If you really think about it, he hasn't really had any good weapons to throw the ball. Spending some money on a wide receiver might be a good choice for New York. The positive side of this is the coaching staff. The Giants have struggled to find a successful coach. When Daniel Jones was drafted back in 2019, Pat Shurmur was the head coach, was let go after 2 seasons, and finished with a 9-23 record. The organization then decided to bring in Joe Judge. Unfortunately, his coaching career did not live up to expectations and was let go after 2 seasons as well. Fun fact, he actually was on the coaching staff in New England with Brian Daboll. I think you guys get my point. They have a coach now that has won 2 Super Bowls with New England. He has worked with top players in the NFL and has developed young guys as well into the players they have become now. We even saw what happened in his first seasons with the Giants. The real challenge for the Giants will be the competitive landscape of their division. The NFC East is always a tough division, and we all saw what happened last season. I'm not saying they will win the division, but they have the potential to finish in a strong position. Of course, there are always the unknowns in the NFL, including injuries and unexpected twists, but based on what we've seen so far, I think the Giants are a team to watch. Bitch, we some stars, pull up in foreign cars.